Good morning, welcome to Monday Coffee. Today we will talk about new features that are coming to the Atlassian product, like cross-project view for Jira work management, automation for Jira, manual triggers are moving its location, and bring your own key encryption for cloud. Then we will have a look at the weekly events roundup, and finally the article of the week about conflicts at work. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki from Appfire. Appfire helps teams collaborate more effectively with apps that make work flow. And I have a special guest today with me, Andy from Old Street Solutions, aka Funman Andy. Hello.
Hello, Nikki. Great to be here.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure. Such an honor.
It's going to be so much fun. Well, I'm going to be talking about the updates to the Atlassian products, and Andy has some super exciting news about the Atlassian events. So, yeah.
Big.
Let's get into it. New Overviews feature is coming to Jira Work Management on Jira Premium. Soon you will be able to see all your projects at a glance, making it easier than ever to manage and track progress across projects without wasting time on constant context switching. And the next one is Jira Cloud automation rules that are getting an update. Manual automation rules, which allows users to trigger actions themselves, are moving to the actions menu just next to the status in your Jira issue view. By default, everyone with access to the issue can trigger manual rules, but you can set up permissions to restrict access. So if you are Jira admin, definitely have a look at that. And the last one, the early access program for Bring Your Own Key encryption is launching soon. With Bring Your Own Key encryption, you can encrypt your Jira issue data using encryption keys generated and hosted in your own AWS account via the AWS Key Management Service. This feature adds an extra layer of protection for sensitive data and increases control over access to encryption keys. The early access program is by invite only, so reach out to your account representative if you're interested. Okay, so this was Atlassian product updates. I've done it super fast because we have a very exciting roundup of the events, right?
Very exciting roundup of events. So thank you so much for inviting me today. Very honored to come and tell everyone about what's going on in the coming weeks. The big one is obviously Team 23. No one can get around it. We all know it's coming. But Old Street Solution and loads of our partners, we have something very, very special for you. This Thursday, we'll be doing a virtual ACE with Adaptivist about Script Runner in custom charts. So we're doing it with Vancouver, with Winnipeg, Quebec, and Boise as well. But the week after that is the big one. We will be in ACE Montreal with Adaptivist live from the Tempo office. But the next day, ACE Toronto, Marketplace, Pre-Team 23 Expo. We have 10, if not 11 Marketplace partners coming together, and we're going to have a little mini summit going on in the offices of Adaptivist on King Street. Shall I list the partners involved?
We're going to put them on the screen.
You're going to put them on the screen, yeah, okay. So, as you can see in this awesome graphic that is now hiding Nikki, we're going to have all of these marketplace partners coming together. They're each going to get an awesome 5-minute segment just to do a little elevator pitch. We have a magic show. Magic Mike is going to be doing a little trick for us.
Magic show?
A magic show. And then we break out and everyone gets to do demos, give swag, Q&A, chats, whatever. It's basically Team 23 in Toronto.
That's amazing. You don't even need a Team 23 ticket. You need both, obviously.
Don't go to Team 23, basically. Come to Toronto.
No. Go to Team 23 and then go to Toronto.
Yeah, no other way around.
Before. Okay.
Toronto, then Team 23.
That's correct order.
But that's not all.
No?
2 more big announcements. Everyone has been busy inviting everyone to Easy Agile Top Golf or Cyber Media Info Day, Adaptivist Pool Party, etc., etc. But we've got the big one. We officially are the Bash After Party. So we formally invite everyone who is in Vegas to come to the Rock House once Bash closes down, because we're going to have the bar chart post-Bash after party.
The bar chart?
Yes.
Are there going to be a special bar chart drinks?
There will be all sorts of charts related bar, cocktails, everything. 2D cocktails, pie chart cocktails.
You know, you could do
everything.
a bar chart cocktail. You could like have a different heights of glasses with a different color.
Absolutely. There's some plans. There's some interesting plans.
There,
And that's not all, because we wouldn't be Old Street if we weren't doing something crazy. So not only are we going to Canada and dragging all our partners kicking and screaming, not only are we going to be the life and soul of Team 23, like we were last year with Team 22, we're going to the West Coast. So on the weekend we land in LA and we are going to drive all the way up to the West Coast, all the way for a whole week into Seattle, meeting customers, partners, everything like that, bringing the community together. And the big one, and it's still being planned, but I'm hoping, I've used Monday Coffee especially to put a lot of pressure on them, Atlassian community event at Mountain View Atlassian HQ. People have been ignoring me, and now you can't ignore me because it's now on Monday Coffee, right? So official. Call me. I've been trying to call you. Now you call me. We need to make it happen. Ace Mountain View should happen. And the Americas tour is not all. On a personal level, I'm very, very excited because thanks to Old Street Solutions, I get to team up with the one and only the Jira guy. So at Vegas, Funman Andy and the Jira guy, we're going to be doing a lot together. He'll be visiting people anyway and visiting the booths and stuff like that. But we've got a few very fun man Jira guy activities planned. So watch out, Vegas.
What activities?
Andy and I can't say. It's all shh. It's a surprise. I guess you'll just have to be A, in Vegas, or B, following Monday Coffee to find out more.
True.
Watch this space.
It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be very exciting.
I mean, the partner event sounds very exciting, and the post bash one, I'm definitely going to come there.
We have, for Toronto specifically, we've worked out it's the most partners have ever come together for community events. On average, normally 2 to 3, sometimes more, but never 11.
It's a new 11.
It's a new record. I think we're going to reach out to Guinness World Records and ask if they can come officiate.
Well, that's a big promise now. Everyone
big promise. But I'm a big guy, so
Okay. So now Atlassian needs to allow to have an event on the Mountain View.
Yes, Mountain View office.
And we need a Guinness World Record team to officially sign.
And then all my dreams have come true. I'm on Monday Coffee, Mountain View, Guinness World Records.
What a great year, isn't it?
What a great year. I might take the rest of the year off afterwards, just be like,
It's like April.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Nikki. That was awesome.
Well, awesome, Andy. Thank you so much for the events roundup. Very serious now. Let's go to the article of the week. So this week's article is from the Atlassian blog, and it talks about the conflicts in the workspace. So in general, conflicts in the workspace are inevitable, but not all conflicts are actually bad. In fact, healthy conflicts can improve the value of ideas, expose risks in the project, and enhance trust among participants as well. So establishing healthy habits for your team, cultivating a culture of psychological safety, and practicing effective communication can prevent conflicts from boiling over and getting too personal. So if you would like more tips on how to better handle conflicts at workplace, have a look at the article of the week. And I have a question for you. How long do you think employees spend on average dealing with the conflicts in the workplace?
24/7?
Actually, okay, that's interesting because articles said it was like over 20% of people say that conflicts are there like every day, all the time.
It's part and parcel of life. It's culture.
Yeah, true. Well, on average, it says 2.8 hours per week.
I 100% believe that.
Yeah, 2.8.
A quarter of a workday? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's possible. But like, that's why you need to know how to handle conflicts and not getting like too personal. You need to like differentiate the work from your personal stuff. I think.
Exactly. But there's a great book for that, and it's called Radical Candor by Kim Scott.
Oh, I heard about that one, but I didn't read it.
So good. I had, many years ago when it first came out, I got the CD version and just listened to it in the car when I was traveling all the time for business. And I have 2 copies of the book. The original edition, the updated edition. It's
I'm gonna download that on Audible.
Personally, challenge directly.
It's really good.
That'll bring your conflicts down to half an hour a week.
Will it?
Yeah.
Like, is it like
pretty
a
sure.
tips for how to handle them, or is it how to not get
It's
conflicted?
the book is amazing because it's her stories. So she has worked for many companies, but the big one is Google in the heyday of their rise, Apple as well in the heyday, in the 90s heydays when they really, just before they
Yeah.
launched iPhone. And she talks a lot about everything, about good managers, bad managers, employees struggling, etc., etc. And she just goes through what it means to avoid ruinous empathy, be radically candid, care about your staff, but also challenge them directly.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing book. And I buy it for every manager I've ever worked for, whether I like them or not. I've been like, that's for you, that's my gift. And I buy it for my teams as well.
Read it before you have a conflict with me.
100%. And I also give it to my teams as well. And I say, read this and hold me accountable. Because if I'm one of the other 3 quadrants, I don't want to be that leader. I want to be the radically candid leader. And so, people like Vlada, my newest team member, she came straight up to me yesterday and she just went, as you saw at the dinner, she's like, you have to leave right now. And I was like, no, it's party mode. She's like, it's 10 p.m. You need to do live studio. We have the Monday coffee, right? So we're here. And she's like, no, you told me I have to be like this with you. And you're like, yes, you're right. So we left. I got a good sleep. And now I'm here smashing it out the park for Monday coffee.
Yeah. See? Good leader.
Second book, I haven't read it yet. It's on the shelf because I'm busy with some other business books right now. But I have bought it. And that is Russ Laraway. He helped Kim Scott take it from book to company, Radical Candor, with going in and giving workshops or even consulting on how people can improve their companies and their leadership and everything like that. He has this new book that came out just towards the end of last year, and it's called When They Win, You Win. And I'm so sad I haven't read it yet because it looks amazing. It looks
when they win, you win.
When they win, you win. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds similar to like at least the name to Leaders Eat Last.
Leaders Eat Last.
Yeah,
very similar. Yeah. And I met Russ a long time ago for a big. I was working for a big corporate, and I was very excited about Radical Candor. And I met Russ, and he's a genuine person. Oh. He's really good, and I think everyone should go out and buy Radical Candor and When They Win, You Win. They are 2 very powerful books. Very powerful.
Well, we are not affiliates here.
We're not affiliates.
Really,
we're fans.
Really good.
Fan man Andy. Fan man Andy. Not affiliated, but just trust me. You need if you want to excel and you want to be the best that you can be, you need those 2 books. Trust me.
Find them in the comments. Okay, well, I guess that's about it for this week. We are going to have a little break next week because of the spring holidays, but we are also preparing for the Vegas, which is going to be very, very busy week over the Teams 23. I'm always saying 22, I mean 23. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks. For the latest and greatest around the Atlassian ecosystem, please subscribe to our channel or to the link at the profile so you don't miss on the next one. And thank you so much for joining us, Andy.
My pleasure, anytime. Bye, everyone.